What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with the greatest Larry Bird comeback story ever told. I can't wait to jump in it. I love hearing these stories. Before we do though, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You don't subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I'm human. I talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got?
We're playing a game down in Atlanta, and this is how long ago this was, because Atlanta was a good team. And
Bill, you ain't have to do him like that, bro. You ain't have to do him like that, man. You ain't. This how long ago it was, because Atlanta was actually a good team. They're actually on the rise again. They're on the rise again. They got a great backcourt, Trae Young and DeJounte Murray now. But that's tough.
This is how long ago this was, because Atlanta was a good team. And they had Dominique. And here is Dominique.
God dang! Oh my Lord! Oh
Doc
my
Rivers.
Lord!
These hoops.
Not Doc.
Battle plays it out right. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Yeah.
The game is good. Rivers hits the shot at the buzzer.
And Reggie Theus.
Ball, Gilmore with the outlet.
Oh,
to
no,
Theus.
Reggie.
Look at the antelope spin. Gives it.
Ooh! That was nice.
Putting on a show for the home folks.
And Kevin the Penguin Willis.
3 to go. Willis to the baseline. Scored in a foul. Oh, Willis with a great move.
Tree Rollins. And
Neal Bird turns, has the shot.
Yeah. God dang, that
all
joke
these
is
guys.
long.
And we are getting hammered. We're just getting killed.
He works it to Randy Whitman, who's a good shooter. Baseline, 2. Give him 2. Had a foot just inside the line, apparently. Now they pick the 3 up there. That means Doc Rivers is on McHale. Bird
We got Larry.
turns,
Do
has the shot
that.
blocked by Tree Rollins, who picks it up.
Seen him go to that shot very much anymore. He's had such an easy time creating layups.
That's right, Doc.
You got to go with the units. You got to.
Okay, Doc. Quit playing with him there,
Wilkins is
Doc.
on him, comes around
When we
the
got
Parrish
Larry,
pick, finds
good
Parrish
look.
on the pick and
Give me
roll.
that, Parrish. What's
Blocked by
wrong
Tree
with you?
Rollins. Now this is Whitman
What's wrong
coming
with you?
through. Double pump.
Oh.
And he gets it to Paul.
Tough shot.
Bird tries to save it. It goes to Rollins, and here comes Dominique Wilkins.
Oh,
Should be
man.
a show.
God, yeah, that's just athletic.
Bird tried
You
to
ain't
put the
stopping
basketball
him.
into Parrish.
You ain't
Whitman
stopping
with a
him
good
from
hand
finishing in the
defense.
open
Wilkins
court.
back for Atlanta. Look
Oh,
at that.
nice.
I tell you, he's just so spectacular at times.
If he gets a lot of playing time.
Dominique to the basket. Spectacular move.
He's not sure which number Bird is. Maybe he thinks someone else thinks he's not quick.
Dominique.
From outside.
Dominique.
Meantime, Dominique is putting on a nice show.
Celtics, by the way, have turned the ball over 5 times now in the first quarter. And now number
Give me
6.
that.
That is the 3rd team.
God dang, now the Hawks was really for real. They were killing them. The Hawks was killing them. God dang. I mean, they are only showing Hawks highlights right now. But shit.
Ball over 5 times now in the first quarter. And now number 6. That is the 3rd team foul against the Celtics. And they now turn the ball over 6
Come here,
times.
Larry.
Here comes Wilkins.
Have some of this.
Is he active?
Don't jump.
Is he active?
Another Celtic turnover, the 7th of the game. Rivers dumping it off to Wilkins. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead as they've run 10 in a row on the Celtics. 26-16 right now.
we're down
26,
25
okay.
at the half, and they're all
God
talking.
dang.
Fans are throwing stuff at us, and they're going to kill you, Celtics. Bird, Walton, McHale, Parrish, DJ. You guys are all frauds. What are you talking about? With the exception of Dominique Wilkins, who had too much class to ever say a thing.
He knows he doesn't have to go for the fake to be effective.
Loose ball foul is called on the Atlanta Hawks. Now Eddie and Dennis Johnson are going after each other. Eddie Johnson went to throw the ball at Dennis. And Tree Rollins is entering the picture, as is Randy Whitman. Robert Parrish also comes. Willis gets another one. First offensive rebound of the night from Atlanta.
God
And
dang.
puts it back down.
Hey, but we save our standing O's usually for the good guys.
Nice power move by Antoine Carr. 32-25. Here comes Spud Webb, all 5'7".
Not little Spud. Not little Spud.
2-25. Here comes Spud Webb, all 5'7".
That's tough.
And he hits it.
5'7".
The Hawks shot 64% in the first quarter. Nice dish off by Webb, but the shot is missed.
Give me that.
However,
Go back
Atlanta's
up.
Carr crashing the board, and he puts it in.
Just going with the flow. They haven't played, they
Not
haven't
there.
dug in defensively.
Man down, man down.
Atlanta has exploited this.
Shot. Celtics so far have hit nothing.
Good drop off. Good finish.
Slam. Or Cliff Livingston. Everything worked well except
Well,
the
we
shot
got
itself.
spud.
Spud Webb.
Well, we got spud. Well, we got spud.
Atlanta by 15. Right now they are blowing the Celtics away here in the first half.
Yeah, they started.
By
Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. Please come again.
The question as far as Atlanta's concerned is, can they sustain this emotional high for 48 minutes? This is not easy to do, even at home in front of a sellout crowd. Pick a category in this game, and the Celtics lost it.
Yes,
well, Atlanta
right.
won it, I should say, because this is a good old-fashioned beating up to now. Over there from the weak side. He's effective at doing that.
Rebound in.
And why?
And Johnson, who was in.
Rollins
They
in there
find Wilkins
killing him.
along the baseline, and he
Get off
puts
me.
a move and a half on to get a hoop up over Robert Parrish.
From the basket by putting the big man on it.
Sneaking in for a layup is Kevin Willis, and again it's a 20-point Atlanta lead.
He's able to
God
stop McHale. But you
dang.
know what? You can, big guy, and I'll tell you
Easy
so
work.
far, how's that for an athletic
These are some
goal?
tough finishes.
Work
by
it down to about
Dominique,
12. I think would be a major accomplishment here. Wilkins.
That double
has
don't
it
work.
blocked By McHale, loose ball, contact. 7 with a minute to play in the first half. Ahead it comes to Wilkins. And he gets into the
God
trap.
dang.
And he was fouled. And the
Dominique
basket count.
in there finishing
Outstanding
tough
performance by Wilkins
finishes.
tonight. And now they're
Tough
still shooting
finishes.
from outside, trying to get back into it.
Eddie Johnson goes coast to coast, and Atlanta leads by 23. And at the end of the first half, a standing ovation at the Omni for the red-hot Atlanta Hawks. They lead the Celtics.
God. 22 at halftime. God, yeah, they were giving them a spanking. They were giving them a good old spanking.
Ovation at the Omni for the red-hot Atlanta Hawks. They lead the Celtics 70-48.
So we come in at halftime, we're just sulking in there with tails between our legs. We walk in, we're sitting in the locker room, and Casey Jones, our fantastic coach, the most like John Wooden of any coach I've ever been a part of. Casey walks in, he looks at us, looks at his watch, doesn't say a word, walks over to the cooler and pulls out a beer. Pops the beer, goes and sits down, pounds down the beer, just sitting there. Finishes the beer, looks at his watch, looks at us, goes over to the cooler and gets a second beer. Pops the beer, pounding it down, doesn't say a word. Looks at his watch, looks around at us, goes and gets a third beer, does the same
What?
thing. And then he gets up, looks at his watch for the final time, and he says, "Let's go." So we go out there and we're warming up for the start of the third quarter. And then
Hold on. Let me give a shout out to Casey Jones, bro. I ain't never heard of no coach doing nothing like this, bro. My boy just chilled in the locker room, popped 3 beers. All right, let's go win this game, guys. Let's go. That's crazy.
So we go out there and we're warming up for the start of the third quarter. And they got a record sellout crowd there at the Omni.
The sellout crowd on hand. It was the earliest sellout for this game in Atlanta Hawks history, and it will be the biggest crowd they've ever had, topping the sellout they had against the Celtics a year ago. They've got more seats in here now, so they'll have more people in here.
Dang.
And they're going to start the third quarter. And you watch an NBA game, and nobody wants to ever take the ball out of bounds because they know they're never going to get it back. Larry Bird always took the ball out of bounds. The selfless sacrifice that was Larry Bird's defining personal characteristic, what he would do to make other people's dreams come true. He's going to take the ball out of bounds, and that referee comes, and the referee hands the ball to Larry to start the third. We're down 25. Larry takes the ball and pushes it back into the midsection of the referee so that he can't get away, and the referee is like startled and staggered. What's going on here? We're all right there right in front of the Celtic bench. And Larry looks right into the soul, right through the eyes of that referee, and he says to him, "We're not going to quit. You make sure you don't quit either." Guy just like melted on the spot. Larry hit 11 straight shots to start the third, including 7 threes.
Gets it to Bird, who had 14 in the first half and now has 16.
Ticket into it. Something goes wrong. Bird.
That's 18 points in the ball game for Larry Bird. Now Ainge. They find Bird open. He winds up with 20. 3 for 3 for Larry Bird in the second half. 20 points for the game. Celtics are 3 on 1. Bird on the wing is fouled. Behind by Doc Rivers into the hands of Dennis Johnson. Livingston is in replacing Willis for Atlanta. Bird at the other end has Whitman on him, a much smaller man. Bird,
oh my Lord!
Larry Bird.
Oh my!
For Bird.
Oh, Bird, not to be outdone, starting to put on a little show of his own now. Going to get a bit frustrated by the increased defensive pressure.
Here's the
that's
move
tough.
By Larry Bird for 2 over Randy Whitman.
That's tough.
See, the defensive man is there. Whitman in good position, forces him to what looks like an off-balance, low percentage shot. Meanwhile, he got nothing but net.
And Bird is...
That man, Larry, came out and said, all right, guys, time for me to put the team on my back. Time to put the team on my back. I'm finna get us back in this game.
Low percentage shot. Meanwhile, he got nothing but net.
And Bird is smoking. He's got 12 points in this quarter and 26 in the ball game.
Don't turn off that set yet, folks.
We were tied at the end of the third. We won in overtime. We did not need a plane to get home that night. Larry Bird, you're awesome.
Ahead to Dennis Johnson.
That's
DJ
crazy.
Take it all the way. Has it Blake. Bird comes up with it. The basket counts and it's foul. Back play by Larry Bird.
Not only that, but an inspirational play. You see the high fives between he and Ainge and he and DJ. There's the DJ drive. Good penetration, gets in there, but an exceptional defensive play by Wilkins. Gets at it. Bird on the good pursuit is in. Little fake, gets the man up in the air, and a three-pointer.
By 10 now after a strong comeback here in the third quarter. Ainge finds Bird cutting through. Larry fall away. Glass, 2 more. 31 points for Bird. Wow. 17 in this quarter. At 98-98. A moment ago they took their lead. Bird 33 points for number 33. Celtics lead.
Larry's killing him.
All righty. Ahead it comes to Parrish. Turnaround Rainbow.
Here, said, let me hop in on this.
Puts the Celtics up by 1.
Oh, Robert, I said Bill.
With a minute and 23
said, let me hop in on
and
this.
now Atlanta wants a 20-second timeout. That is 6 unanswered points by the Celtics, and they've taken a 1-point lead and won a ball game.
10
a
points.
Magnificent game. A minute.
There's that split.
Parrish hits Larry Bird with it. 18-footer. Go! Larry Bird! 35 for Bird. Timeout Atlanta, 48 seconds to play. And the Celtics have a 3-point lead with 48 seconds left. And what a comeback. Down by 22 at the half. The Celtics have gone ahead by 3 with 48 seconds left, Goose. Right now the Celtics lead by 3 with 48 seconds left. Wilkins for the Hawks. 3-pointer.
He said, let me just tie this up real quick.
I didn't think they'd go for a 3-pointer that early.
I can't believe that. I wouldn't have thought so either, and he's not a particularly effective 3-point shooter.
Edmund, who did a great job, 21 points off the bench. Bird now with 36 points in the ball game. 37 for Larry Bird with 28 seconds left. The Celtics lead by 2. Eddie Johnson for Atlanta. He'll drive.
Eddie said, I got it. He said, I got us.
112 to 112 is the
Larry.
score. DJ looking
Get
for
it
Bird.
what are we doing?
Robert, turnaround Rainbow. No good.
We got a Larry Bird on our team. We didn't even have to go to overtime. We got Larry. Get the ball in his hands.
Looking for Bird, now finds Parrish. Robert, turnaround Rainbow. No good, overtime. He had 17 to spark the Celtics comeback in the third quarter. 39 for Bird, and the Celtics lead by 4. And now Atlanta wants a timeout with 13 seconds left. So, all right, 13 seconds to go in overtime. The Celtics lead by 4 points. They trailed by 22 at the half. And it's been a spectacular second half of play. Rivers looking to get it inbounds. Does to Dominique Wilkins. They let him go.
Oh, wow.
You got to hand one that needs.
Wilkins got to make
it. They needed it.
Dominique gets the first one. It's 123 to 120 with 11 seconds to play. One more free throw for Dominique Wilkins. And they are within a pair at 123 to 121. Bird is fouled by Eddie Johnson. Celtics have one left. The Hawks have none. 40 points for Larry Bird. 41 points for Larry Bird. A 4-point lead with 8 seconds left.
Y'all should have shot a
Atlanta
three on the
really
last play.
not a lot they can
Yo,
do
what?
all the way through. Johnson is fouled. Thing was that
I
Atlanta
don't even
didn't.
know why Boston fouled him either. I'm like, let him have. What are we going, bro? You got 3 seconds left. Once you make that 2, what are you still going for 2s for at that point?
They can do all the way through. Johnson is
earth?
fouled. Thing was that Atlanta did manage to blow a 22-point
Maquin missed
halftime
a
lead.
second.
He intentionally
Okay.
misses that one. Robert Parrish gets the rebound to Larry Bird. Ball game. Celtics win it by 3.
What a win.
A great win for the Celtics here at the Omni in Atlanta tonight. And they're slapping high fives as they go off the floor. A marvelous overtime victory.
Dang, I know that
The
crowd
final
was heated.
score here from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. The Celtics 125 and the Atlanta Hawks
Oh, I know that crowd was so heated.
122.
So heated, bro.
Larry Bird, you're awesome.
They tied the game in the third quarter. He went up by 22. Yeah, they stole all that momentum. They stole all the momentum. That's all we got for you guys. If you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon are all up top. If you want to subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.